Anyone who knows me knows that I always have my nails done. So of course, I wanted to address this scary headline about nail polish and fertility. So the EU recently banned a chemical called TPO. This is found in many types of gel nail polishes. What does this mean for your fertility and trying to get pregnant? TPO, full name written out here, is the chemical that helps gel nails to harden when exposed to UV light, giving you that long-lasting glossy glow that we all love. Gel nails have a variety of different chemicals and tend to be more complex in their formulation compared to standard nail polish. So the EU just banned the use of TPO in cosmetic products due to concerns that it could impact fertility. Now, this was based solely on animal studies where rats were given very high doses of TPO and demonstrated reduction in their fertility, delayed puberty, as well as developmental issues. But here's the catch. The doses that the rats were exposed to were far, far higher than anything that one person would be exposed to during a simple manicure. The truth is, exposure through our nails is thought to be minimal because our nails are made of dense keratin, which acts like a natural barrier. And once the gel nail polish is chemically hardened, it forms a solid matrix. So after lamp drying, very little of the chemicals that are used in the nail polish are thought to be able to leach from it and actually remain on the surface. To be clear, there's actually no human studies showing that TPO actually causes reproductive harm at the levels found in nail polish. But the EU tends to take a cautious approach. They tend to ban ingredients based on potential hazard, even if the actual exposure in the real world is negligible. Whereas the US tends to be different, restricting substances when they are proven to be harmful in real world conditions. So no, the scary headline does not mean automatically that gel nail polish is suddenly dangerous, but it is totally valid to want to question it and to want to reduce unnecessary exposures, especially when you're trying to conceive or pregnant. The situation can definitely be more serious for nail salon workers, and this is something we shouldn't take lightly. People that have prolonged chronic exposure to volatile chemicals and even dust containing heavy metals from filing down nails that are covered in polish, often without proper ventilation or protection, have been shown to be at reproductive risk. Survey data and occupational studies have actually demonstrated that they do tend to experience higher rates of reproductive health issues. There can also be the presence of other chemicals like formaldehyde, toluene, camphor, just to name a few examples of chemicals that are known to be linked to hormonal disruption and pregnancy complications, miscarriage in animal models. So it's important to be aware of what we're using and putting on our body. There are labels on certain nail polishes that will indicate that they're free of toxins, 3-free, 10-free, N-free. This may be helpful in identifying certain brands that are making an attempt to minimize the use of certain toxic chemicals. I want to keep it real with you and tell you that some studies have actually shown that labels are not always fully accurate. My overall philosophy is that you can't live in a bubble, and I think getting a manicure here or there is unlikely to really truly affect your fertility. But I do think if you want to reduce your exposures, you do have options. You can choose to use TPO-free formulations, or you could opt for regular manicures over gel manicures, even though it's not going to last as long. Remember to always use sunscreen and protection in the form of gloves so that you're protecting your skin from UV. And if you want to reduce environmental exposures, aim to go to salons that have good ventilation. I always try to sit near an open window or a door. Something I've been doing more of recently is home manicures. I actually have been addicted to these because it's so convenient and easy for me to do in the evening. And, I don't have time to do this during the workday, but it's also nice to know that I'm in the comfort of my own home and I'm breathing in clean air and I'm not exposed to all the chemicals that might be around me. I use glamsquad, and if you want a discount code, I'm going to put it in my caption. When it comes to doing your nails and your fertility, just remember it's important to look beyond these scary headlines and make informed choices that are rooted in evidence and logic, not fear. But also, beauty should never come at the cost of your peace of mind, so do what makes you feel comfortable.